In the vast, dark universe where billions of stars exist as lonely flames amid endless night, there are planets that exist like nightmares that science has yet to explain. There is no breathable atmosphere, no life as we know it, only chaos, extremities, and phenomena that defy every physical law humanity understands. Their gravity can crush everything into dust. Winds can blow metal away. Time may flow completely differently. Before these worlds, humanity is but a tiny creature lost in the game of ancient, indifferent cosmic forces. We embark on a journey to explore the most terrifying planets ever discovered. If life exists there, it must have adapted to conditions so brutal they are unimaginable. Or perhaps it is a form of life we have never dared to envision. Located about 750 light-years from Earth, TRES-2b was discovered in 2006. It is unlike any planet we have ever known, not emitting light, not reflecting it, but swallowing it whole. TRES-2b absorbs more than 99% of light from its parent star, making its surface darker than coal, darker than any natural object ever discovered in the universe. Scientists call it the darkest known planet. But critical questions remain unanswered. Why is it so dark? What is happening in its atmosphere? Some astronomers speculate that TRES-2b's atmosphere contains gaseous titanium oxide molecules, a substance that absorbs light like camouflage paint. Bolder hypotheses suggest this planet might possess optical concealment technology, like a planet-level invisibility cloak created by a super-advanced civilization. Imagine a colossal, completely black sphere, like a small black hole, drifting through space, reflecting nothing, existing as if it weren't there, yet twice Jupiter's size. Such an object might go undetected until too late. With TRES-2b's eerie atmosphere, we can imagine bizarre life forms, creatures of darkness, as if from Lovecraftian fiction. They would have no eyes, as light never existed where they were born. Their bodies would be made of light-absorbing tissues, constantly swallowing every stray photon. Their biological structure wouldn't rely on photosynthesis, but might use extraordinary energy sources, perhaps from subatomic reactions or space-time oscillations humanity hasn't discovered. They communicate through low-frequency gravitational waves, oscillations nearly undetectable, traveling through the thick atmosphere. The planet's underground symphony, slow, dark, and relentless. They wouldn't move as we do. When needing to shift, they would fade from their current space and reappear elsewhere, as though not bound by three-dimensional space, a phenomenon humans would call teleportation. Located 489 light-years from Earth in the constellation Monoceros, there exists a world so extreme that imagination can hardly comprehend it. CoRoT 7b, a super-Earth with a diameter 1.5 times our planet's, is unsuited for life as we know it. Discovered in 2009, this planet orbits its star so closely that a year lasts less than 20 hours. Due to tidal locking, one side always faces the star, creating a hellscape with surface temperatures reaching 2,600 degrees Celsius, enough to melt and vaporize rocks. The strangest feature is CoRoT 7b's atmosphere. It contains no water, air, or clouds like Earth, but instead, a thin rock vapor layer rises from the molten surface, which condenses and falls as lava rain. Imagine clouds not of water, but of superheated granite falling like molten glass from the sky. The dark side, which never sees light, could be cold enough to freeze solid like steel. The temperature difference between hemispheres could reach thousands of degrees, creating supersonic winds carrying hot rock dust across the planet. Could any life forms call such a world home? Imagine silicate creatures, bodies composed of complex minerals capable of withstanding extreme temperatures. They might absorb thermal energy from the molten surface or from chemical reactions at high temperatures. They might move by crawling slowly or even float within thick lava flows. Hidden in the Centaurus constellation, about 434 light-years away, is J1407b, a planet, or possibly an unimaginably huge object. First discovered in 2007, with an estimated mass 10 to 40 times Jupiter's, J1407b could be a supermassive planet or a brown dwarf, a failed star lost between planet and star definitions. What makes J1407b magnificent is its ring system. More than 30 rings spanning nearly 120 million kilometers, 200 times larger than Saturn's rings. The structure is so grand that if J1407b replaced Saturn in our solar system, its rings would cover almost Earth's entire sky, resembling an ancient god's wings. Each ring could contain material equivalent to hundreds of moons. Scientists hypothesize that gaps in the rings may be evidence of moons forming or remnants from massive collisions where Earth or Mars-sized moons shattered into billions of rock and ice pieces. A strange hypothesis suggests life forms on J1407b could be energy or collective spirits formed from the colossal collision that created the rings. They may not have material form, but exist as complex energy fields interacting with ice particles. They may harness geothermal energy from inside moons or absorb chemicals from frozen groundwater. J1407b raises larger questions. Could such systems be where moons with life might form? Or could those shattered moons have once hosted civilizations consumed by the death ring? TRAPPIST-1e, silicon-based life possibilities. The TRAPPIST-1 system captivates not just by its 7 planets or their position within the Goldilocks zone, but by the relentless challenges these worlds face. Most notably, a fierce battle against intense radiation from their host star, a small yet merciless red dwarf. In early life, TRAPPIST-1 unleashed powerful ultraviolet and X-ray radiation bursts, energy streams so fierce they tore through everything in their path. Though invisible to human eyes, these rays wield devastating power over planetary atmospheres, especially targeting light gases like hydrogen. Like a cosmic storm stripping fragile clouds, the star's radiation relentlessly blows away molecules, slowly robbing these planets of protective shields for life. After hydrogen layers strip away, secondary atmospheres may form, denser cloaks composed of carbon dioxide, water vapor, and heavier gases. TRAPPIST-1e emerges as a promising candidate, potentially retaining a secondary atmosphere rich in carbon dioxide and water vapor, forming protective shields that could nurture life. Unlike Earth life, life on TRAPPIST-1e may not be carbon-based. Life may have evolved using entirely different elements, such as silicon or sulfur. Beings might not have solid bone structures, but instead flexible, adaptable components capable of reshaping themselves. These life forms could exist as plasma or gaseous entities with ability to continually morph their physical structure. They may not rely on light to sense space, but could potentially use magnetic fields to navigate and interact with objects, creating a world human senses cannot grasp. Their bodies might regenerate or repair themselves when damaged, not through physical means, but via biological or electromagnetic mechanisms. Their civilization might not resemble anything familiar. Instead of mechanical technology, they could develop biological or electromagnetic technologies that don't depend on physical tools. Located about 1,800 light-years from Earth in the Cygnus constellation is Kepler 452, discovered by NASA's Kepler Space Telescope. Kepler 452b is the first planet discovered within the habitable zone of a sun-like star, where liquid water, living conditions, and biological processes could form. Kepler 452b is about 60% larger than Earth, with twice the gravity. If humans set foot on it, every step would feel heavier. What if life not only emerged, but also evolved here before Earth? Could a civilization have once thrived on this planet? Surface temperature is estimated at 22 to 27 degrees Celsius, much like Earth's climate during dinosaur times, a perfect temperature for life to take root and thrive. Kepler 452b might have a thick atmosphere, ideal for liquid water to persist, fostering rich biological cycles. If Kepler 452b truly harbors liquid water, life could have developed in ways beyond imagination. Its gravity, twice as strong as Earth's, would force evolving life forms to have sturdy, low bodies with thick bone structures and resilient muscles. In that world, tall creatures would collapse under their own weight. They might be short and stable, with strong legs and thick skin to endure harsh conditions. Their joints would be short and tight, minimizing movement damage. Perhaps they wouldn't have bones as we do, but frames of flexible, durable muscle fibers. The thick atmosphere would act as gigantic armor, blocking harmful cosmic radiation. In oceans, we might imagine vibrant life, bioluminescent sea creatures moving with soft, tentacle-like arms, communicating not through sound, but by flashing lights or electromagnetic waves. With light from an older star, the light spectrum could have shifted to red or orange. Plants would no longer be green, but might be purple, deep red, or even black, absorbing energy from wavelengths Earth plants cannot use. Forests of Kepler might be forests of darkness. If any civilization ever lived here, they wouldn't speak like we do. In a thick atmosphere, sound travels slowly and distorted, but light and electromagnetic oscillations are strong. Life on this planet wouldn't be a mere copy of Earth. It would be an entirely different chapter in the universe's book. In the endless search for a second Earth, we have turned our gaze to many places, from freezing Mars deserts to deadly Venus heat, and to distant exoplanets light years away. But among thousands of alien worlds, Kepler 452b still stands out as a promising candidate. We've witnessed planets where rocks burn into molten rain, where death rings could swallow entire planets. The question still lingers. If in just a few decades of study we have discovered such bizarre planets, how many more mysterious worlds are silently waiting to be revealed? Perhaps deep within the boundless depths of the infinite universe, life, whether strange or primitive, silently exists, waiting for a day when we can discover, recognize, and understand forms of life beyond our imagination. We have only just begun this journey, and the universe, with all its mysteries, is still waiting for us to explore further. Thank you for staying with us until the very end of this journey through the vast universe. If you found this interesting and insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our next cosmic adventures.